front door. Go on. No. He's scared again. Michael. Michael. Wait for me! Hiya.
How's baby?
Oh, he's fine, thanks. He woke up twice in the night, apart from that. Hey, you two! Wonder what they've been up to.
Kids.
Yeah, talking of which, when are you next seeing yours?
Tomorrow, with any luck, if Sandy doesn't change plans.
Where's Peter? Oh, what have you done with him now?
He's just behind us.
Behind you where? Where have you been?
Nowhere.
Tell me exactly where you were. On the back lane to Elsonby, wasn't it?
Yes.
How far did you go? As far as the old house?
No.
They wouldn't have gone that far. They're only allowed to the crossroads.
OK, I'll take a look. No luck?
No. What on earth happened to him, Mr. Mason? He's probably just stopped off at a friend's. Come on.
Peter!
He's been gone for an hour now. And when you think of the things that do happen, I mean, do you remember that little girl that vanished? And all they found was a skipping rope lying... Have you got him?
No.
Go on. Tell him what you saw.
Well, I don't suppose it's anything, but me and Don were up at the crossroads around the time Peter disappeared. And we saw the two older kids running back towards the village. And then this van sped past, a blue Ford van.
OK, I think it's time to bring Sergeant Miller in.
I'm going to go and look for him.
David!
Oh, I can't just stand here while that little lad's still missing.
You know, he's right, Peg. We should all lend a hand.
Yeah, why don't we all have a look? I mean, he's got to be somewhere.
To Sarah's smile, saw a crater in the sun, found the moonlight later.
Peter!
Peter! Peter!
You passed Constable Weatherby here on your way home. He says you were running.
Quite fast, too.
Had something frightened you?
Come on, Michael. The policeman asked you a question.
No, sir.
Nothing? Nobody stopped and spoke to you from a car, say, or a van?
No.
Lizzie?
No.
And that's the absolute truth? We better start a thorough search of the village, starting at the point they last saw him. They're obviously hiding something.
I'll get them on their own. Try and find out what it is.
Do that. I'll radio in the details of this van. Didn't like to say anything in front of them. But I don't like the sound of this.
Quite.
Will do, Sarge. Over. A blue van, registration number possibly ending 310, possibly a Ford.
They don't think he's been kidnapped, do they?
Right then, you two. And we want to find Peter as quickly as we can, don't we? Which means we have to tell the absolute truth. Now, Lizzie, I'll ask you first. Did a van driver stop you and try to talk to you?
No.
But something had frightened you, though. What was it? Lizzie?
Mum and Dad will be cross.
No, they won't. I promise.
We went into that old garden.
Well done.
I've checked all around the garage, even in the old oil tank.
And I've been all the way up to Maltby.
Okay, thanks. Did you happen to see this van?
Well, the vans go up and down here all day, Jonesy.
They were playing at the old hall.
What?
The kids. Apparently it was strictly out of bounds. They didn't dare admit it in front of Dad. I'm on my way there now. I think a chap called Druce lives there. I'll come with you.
Did I hear him mention Mr. Druce?
Yeah.
Well, he won't be there. He doesn't live there anymore. Don't you remember? His wife was Spanish and she went back to Spain.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she did. Have you ever wondered why we never see her around? After a bit, he went and all.
No, he didn't. I saw him just the other week in Ashford. He's shopping.
You didn't? Hey, Bernie, you should see the state of his house.
I wouldn't dream of prying.
Well, I have, and I've looked through the windows.
Yes, and that's called trespassing.
Oh.
Peter! Peter? It's all right, I'm coming. Where are you? Keep calling out. Just hold on, lad. Hold on tight. Now stretch out your hand so I can reach. That's it. A little bit further. Come on, a little bit further, lad. That's it. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. Good, good. Good. Now hold on tight. I'm going to pull you out. Is he there? Hang in there, lad. Hang on. I couldn't hold him, Joe. I tried. I couldn't.
He's fallen down a well, Peg.
They can't get him out. They've had to bring in an engineer, Peg.
Oh, no.
Any news on the occupants of the house? Well, Mr. Mackenzie needs all the info we can give him. The age, depth of the well.
There's a layer of dust an inch thick. I shouldn't think anybody's been in there for years. So?
Well, we can't go in that way. The metal ladders block the entrance, and if we try to remove it, the sides could cave in completely. Now, the only way to get him out And this is a long shot. It's to sink a parallel shaft and go in sideways.
What?
It'll take slightly longer, I'm afraid, but should be fairly straightforward.
How long will that take?
Anything from 12 to 24 hours.
Oh, it's okay, Pamela. It'll be all right.
And I estimate he's about 25 foot down.
Right, let's do it.
The twin dangers are hypothermia and lack of oxygen. Oh, and of course, the degree to which the child is injured. I said it was a long shot.
We best get started.
If I could use your radio, I'll get my men onto it straight away.
Dawn, it wasn't your fault.
It was my fault. If I hadn't tried to rescue him, this wouldn't have happened.
Anyone would have done the same. Look, without you, he might not even have been found.
That's the third lot to ring, isn't it?
Here we go again. Ashfordley Police Station. Who? Oh. No, it's an ongoing situation. Well, Aidensfield Station's your nearest. Oh, he's rung off.
Who was it?
I'll show you. Sheridan Ralph. I tell you what, Jeff, we're getting them all up for this one, even your London lot.
Good evening. I am looking for the landlord.
Yes, that's me.
What I'm after, my dear, is a room at the inn. Nothing too grand, just a place to rest my weary head.
I'm really sorry, all my rooms are let.
No, I didn't think you'd quite realise. This is Sheridan Ralph speaking.
Not the Sheridan Ralph out the papers.
The same, madam. And surely, young lady, now you know who I am.
I'm really sorry, I don't.
We could put you up.
No, we couldn't.
Yes, we could. We've got plenty of room.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have, David. But we're not a pub. We're a country house establishment with extensive rural views.
Excellent. And now that's settled, I have a large Scotch on account, please. Oh, and I shall need a driver to take me to the scene of the disaster.
What?
You look all then.
I'll get more tea.
Good idea. See if you can get Gina to make some sandwiches. It's gonna be a long night.
Another double, please, my dear. On account.
That's his third.
I know. Well, Auntie's just gone off and left me to it. I mean, first I've got to take him out in the car, and then I've got to get him home.
Yep. Must be still standing, David.
Oh, Don, how's it going?
Oh, they've just started sinking the second shaft. Can we have some more tea? Maybe some sandwiches?
Yeah, bring the cups through.
Apparently he's really famous.
What those poor parents must be going through.
Oh, no.
I've cancelled seeing the kids tomorrow, by the way. I can't leave. Not till they get the boy out.
All right, Gina, I'll do this. You get back to the bar.
I'm just about to make some sarnies.
Gina, there are people waiting to be served. What's going on?
Beg your pardon?
Between you and Gina. Not that I mind. It's just that Gina and I run this place together, so if there are plans afoot, I think I should know.
Look, Oscar, all I'm thinking about at the moment is that poor kid down the well. I'm sorry. OK, hold the work, everyone.
Peter? Peter, can you hear me?
Complete quiet, please!
Peter, it's Mummy. Say something to me, darling.
OK, lads, step on it, quick as you can.
Come on, you need a break. I'll take you home.
I can't leave.
Yes, you can. He's not going to be out for a while yet. Got to stay strong for him, yeah?
Go on, I'll be here.
Come on.
coming.
Fascinating. And that's where these people you've been telling me about live.
Yeah, but... Well, I don't know if they're even still there. I mean, that's the thing. It's all a bit of a mystery, really.
And the mystery is something I could never resist.
Hey, you!
I don't care who you are. There's a child's life in the balance here. Show a bit of respect. Take him away, will you?
It's no good. I've got to get back. Pamela, you've got the whole night to get through. You need to have a rest.
I can't sleep.
Come here.
I keep thinking about that man.
What man?
The man at the window.
There you are.
My word, Mrs. Armstrong.
Peggy. Call me Peggy.
Peggy, you look so very, different.
No, it's nothing. Here. Have a drink, Mr. Ralph. It's my very best nettle brandy.
Aha.
Cheers.
Oh.
Now, sit yourself down. I've had an idea about your newspaper column. Background colour is so important, I always think. So I suggest that you interview a genuine Yorkshire person, someone who knows the background to this area. Drink up, Mr. Ralph, there's plenty more. So, what do you think? My day with a true Yorkshire lass, with a photograph across the top.
And are we talking about you?
Oh, no, I'd never suggest myself. But I might be available for a small consideration.
Would you pop down to the local hostelry, dear boy, and buy me a bottle of single malt, toot sweet?
Oh, now?
Yes, and bring my photographer back with you. Your aunt has hit on rather a good idea. Now then, I want you to tell me all that you know about everything.
Well, I was born...
No, we'll come to you in a minute. I want to put you in context.
Context?
A gossip, dear lady. That's what I need. Such as, for instance, the landlady in the pub and the policeman. I detected a frisson there.
Oh, you mean Don Weatherby? No. I think some things are best left unsaid, Sheridan. That's my opinion. Especially as he's only recently separated from his wife.
Really?
Joe! Lizzie said she saw someone at the window.
What?
When they were playing in the garden, that's why they ran away.
She can't have. There's no one there.
But she seems certain.
You know what kids are like. Vivid imaginations. They were trespassing. They were nervous. That's all it was. Look, if there was somebody in there, they'd have come out by now, wouldn't they?
Hurry up.
Please, Joe.
I'll take another look. Yeah.
Oh, he's in a mood.
No, he's just upset, Dawn, like we all are. David?
I've got to buy a bottle of whiskey for that Sheridan bloke, and I've got to charge it to his paper, whatever that means. Well, flipping Auntie, she's dressed up like a dog's dinner and a... Oh, I've got to ask that photographer to come and take a photograph. So the two of them, they're already halfway through a bottle of the nettle brandy and... I just don't want to go home.
Oh, well, don't then, David. Just stay here, and with any luck, they'll be in bed by the time you get back. Not together. I didn't mean together.
It's all right, Dawn. I'm sure David didn't think that you did.
No, he's having my bed because I've got to sleep on the sofa.
Is anyone here? Hello? Go in then.
Oh, no.
Is this the lady you wanted me to take?
Oh, yes, but... No, hang on, I don't think she'd like that. Well, let me wake her up first.
I've got to get back.
Yes, well, you just...
Well?
Nothing.
Oh, heck, I don't believe it. Listen to this. In Aidensfield's tiny rundown garage, presided over by frail grandfather Bernard Scripps, aged 83.
Have you noticed anything? As soon as the press get hold of anything, the crowds are sure to follow. They're like vultures, feeding off other people's distress. It's disgusting.
Which way to the rescue, please?
Listen to this. Beneath its sleepy exterior, Aidensfield is a place where anything goes, where affairs are commonplace and where the local constable, a married man no less, and the village barmaid.
Who's told him this rubbish?
I've got no idea.
I bet it was you, wasn't it?
Me? Don't be silly.
I think it was, Oscar. Thanks a bunch.
I'm just gonna go and see how the rescue's going.
Sarge? I think I just saw something.
Mason, I've looked. You've looked. There's no one there.
Okay, stop the work! We're down to the right level now. All we've got to do is dig through sideways to the main shaft. Mr. Beavis has volunteered to go down.
Well, can we talk to Peter first?
Yeah, of course.
Go on, Ray.
Peter? Peter, can you hear me? Peter! Peter, say something! Please, it's Daddy! Peter!
I'll do it. Oh, Mr. Morley.
My son.
3 hours from sundown, Jeremy flies, hoping to keep the sun from his eyes. East from the city,
Sarge. Hey, you!
and down to the cave. Come on, get up.
What's happening? Come on.
Get down, John!
We can't even get to the radio.
I'll give it a try.
No, don't, Jeff. You might get killed.
This way.
Help me, someone!
Can't we at least get him down to the bottom?
Not until they got the gunman.
It's how to get across there, Mrs. Morley. Every time we move, they shoot.
All you have to do is wind him down.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it myself then.
No!
Hammer him down! Come on, move! Move! Please, will somebody get to my boy?
Help me!
Come in. Come in. Put your hands up.
Come on, Mr. Druce, don't play the fool.
Up, I said, up.
This is crazy.
You had no right to interfere. It's what she wanted.
Look, sir, we are here because there is a small boy down your well. All we are trying to do is get him out before he dies.
Boy? Don't know where.
Yes. And thanks to you, the whole rescue has come to a halt.
So you're not looking for Isabella?
No.
Oh.
You can carry on! We've got him!
Oh, where is he? Do you mind telling me who gave you this information? Come on, who was it?
Dear chap, if you could find my reading glasses...
Oh, why don't we just let Mr. Cherry get his clothes on, then we can all have a nice...
All this racket! Oscar?
Oh, is this your doing, is it?
What?
This.
Is this today's paper? I might be in it.
Not yet. That's the early edition.
Someone's feeding him gossip and I'm getting the blame.
Where?
Page 2, column 1. Read it.
Oh, no. No, I would never pass on smut like that. As Sheridan well knows.
Absolutely not. She is a soul of discretion. No one told me. It's obvious for all to see.
He started to dig through now.
Right.
Don't mum, will you?
Nearly there. He's just going through to the well. I've got him! Stand by!
As I crawl and roll down, if we make it, we can all but I fear tomorrow I'll be crying. Yes,
We've got a faint pulse.
yes, I fear tomorrow I'll be
If you could just wait here, sir.
They're sending a psychiatrist to examine him. Right. You wait here. I'll get this secure. While you're waiting, find out why he did it. It's touch and go, but the little lad's still alive.
Right, move away, please. Right away, thank you. It's over. What's happened?
They're sending a doctor to assess his mental condition. Then we'll decide whether to charge him.
Sorry, Sarge. Gina! Gina! Have you seen the
thing in the paper? Yeah, Oscar showed me.
I'm really sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, all the same. I expect I've been a bit naive, imagining people wouldn't gossip.
The thing is, Don, it's probably best if we stop being seen together. Especially the way Oscar's been about it all.
You're right. So, no more chats. From now on, we'll keep our distance.
We can still talk, Don. As long as it's not just the two of us. Yeah?
Dandelion.
Leave it. Leave it.
Sorry.
It has to stay as it was.
As it was. When?
When she left.
Who are we talking about? Your wife? Is this her? Do you mind? She was very beautiful. Someone said that she was Spanish. Is this you? Was this the Spanish Civil War? So you and...
Isabella. We came here after she became ill. Leukemia.
She died here, did she?
This house was always full of roses.
How about a drink? Come on, sir. We've both been up all night.
Hey, excuse me. I've got lots more stories about this village I could tell you for you. Oh, well, please yourselves. I'm sure you'd like to hear my stories. They'd be very interesting for your readers.
Goodbye.
You're of no further use, so let that be a lesson to you. Perhaps in the future you'll keep your mouths shut. And as for you lot, if you hadn't been swarming all over the place, frightening poor old Mr. Druce out of his wits, he would never have opened fire. You endangered the rescue, that's what you lot did. And while we're on the subject, isn't it about time your Mr. Ralph came in here and settled his bar bill?
It's all right, Oscar, you can leave that to me.
Oh, can I? Or is your mind on other things?
What's that supposed to mean?
So my mind's on other things. Meaning what exactly?
Well, you and Don Weatherby, up at the well. I saw you, thick as thieves. I don't know why you keep denying it.
Oh, I'm not listening to this.
But nobody minds, Gina. All I'm saying is if you keep it a secret, it looks as if you're guilty.
Guilty of what?
Breaking up a marriage.
That's it.
I just want the truth. I'd rather hear it from you than read about it in some rag.
Oh, so you believe what you read, do you? After we've known each other all these years, you prefer to take the word of Sheridan Ralph just because he's in the papers?
Not at all.
So me and Don talk to each other sometimes, is that it? And that makes me a marriage breaker. Oscar, he's just doing his job. He's the Federation rep. He's supposed to support police widows. There's nothing else to it.
All right.
And even if there was, it's none of your business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get back to the bar, please. You're not me dad, you know. Someone had to comfort poor Don after all that happened, and I didn't see you doing it.
What do you mean?
He tried to rescue Peter, and that's when the well collapsed. He thinks it's all his fault. Oh, sorry. Didn't you know?
Mr. Sheridan? Mr. Blakeson says you've got to settle up. Mr. Sheridan! Mr. Sheridan, wake up!
I promised that I would never leave her. I've made a solemn oath, you see. On the day she died, I can't break my word.
I see. Is she buried nearby? In Aidensfield churchyard? Where then? Ashfordley?
Here.
Here?
She didn't want any fuss.
So she's...
in the garden.
I see. Does anyone know? I mean, when you registered the death, did you...
Get permission. We didn't believe in that sort of thing. We believed in freedom. Freedom.
Whereabouts in the garden? The rose bed.
All that noise, all those people. I couldn't see. I thought they were looking for Isabella.
Mr. Sheridan, what about your bill for bed and breakfast?
Charge it to the newspaper, dear boy.
Oh, and your drinks at the pub?
Ditto, lad. Ditto. No good asking me for money, old chap. I'm stony broke.
Hey, who's going to pay for Auntie's blanket? Can you move your car, please?
Don, you can come in now, but just for a minute. He's still very weak, okay?
Hello.
Thank you, Constable. We'll be thanking everyone properly in due course. If you hadn't have found him when you did.
You come to the pub?
Better not.
How?
Keeping a low profile, Carol. What with that thing in the paper and everything.
So the doctor came to see Mr. Druce and had to send him off to hospital to be assessed.
What, the mental hospital?
Yeah, that's right.
Poor old chap. To think he was stuck in that house all those years, all on his own.
Enough to make anyone go around the twist.
You know what the worst thing is? Nobody even helped him. You know, we should have helped.
Yeah, we should have, David. You're quite right.
Still no news on Peter?
Nope.
I am disgusted. I've traipsed round every newsagent for miles for the late edition, and they're all sold out.
Oh, so you won't see Mr. Ralph's article then, will you?
Oh, no, I don't think Aunt Peggy would want to see that.
Of course I would.
Page 4.
Oh.
That's a good one, Peggy.
Very true to life.
After all I did for that man, I would like to wring his neck. That's the last time I am nice to a stuck-up, pompous, drunken...
Everyone, Peter's all right.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Right, well, this calls for a drink. Get the glasses done.
Oh, Peggy, I bought the late edition for you. The one with Sheridan's piece about you. I haven't looked at it yet.
OK, raise your glasses, everyone. To Peter.
Cheers.
So, are we friends again?
Suppose so.
Buried his wife in the garden.
In the rose bed, yes. Well, that's why he got so upset. He thought that we were digging her up.
Oh, good Lord. But with no death certificate or anything, surely that's illegal. What will you do? Report it?
We'll have to. But what good will it do?
None, I suppose.
So why not let Isabella rest in peace?